Nice to meet you, okay?
Nice to meet you.
In this video, we're going to be talking about, do Japanese women like black men, okay? And in this video, there will be a perfect illustration of exactly what I am talking about. So make sure you guys watch this video in its entirety. You guys will definitely enjoy it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do Japanese women like black guys? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. It don't seem like it. From what I see, it doesn't seem like it. It seems as if if they're interested, they don't do a good job of showing it, okay? Maybe I'm just not that guy. And I think it goes back to my other video. You know, I think it just comes down to preference. Maybe some do, maybe some don't. But I think you have a higher likelihood of finding someone from this nationality that appreciates you if they are mixed. So maybe Japanese and French, Japanese European, Japanese American, something other than Japanese. I think you will have a higher chance of finding somebody that might find you interesting, okay? Other than that, I would say, like I said, maybe I'm just not that guy. Maybe I'm just not that guy, and that could be true, man. I don't think so. I think it's unlikely, but it could be true, man. I ain't gonna say it's not. But I think another huge issue, right, is the language barrier. And I can't stress this enough. I think you will never really know until you can fluently speak Japanese and you can talk to a Japanese woman and have a conversation with her. Until that point, I don't think you can say whether they really like black guys or not, okay? I think, bro, if somebody coming up to you speaking a different language, like, I think any woman of any race will be kind of standoffish to that person, right? I don't think it's just a black thing or a Japanese thing, or I think if it's just a language barrier, it's a language barrier, and it's nothing you can do about that. But my experience since I've been here, it just, you know what I mean? And you know, they down to be cool with you and things like that. But that's about it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they might hop in your video, take a picture with you or something like that. But as far as really trying to get to know you or anything like that, I don't think so. I think, you know, it's hard to imagine them walking around with you and not getting a bunch of looks. Like, I don't know if they'll be comfortable with that. But I have seen a couple times, I've seen a couple black guys with, I think one was Japanese, another one looked a different type of Asian. But yeah, I have seen it and it does exist. But I think it's very unlikely. I think from what I see, it seems like 9 times out of 10, they try to stick with their culture, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think, like I said, it just comes down to a preference type situation and who's interested in who and how do they show that interest. But like I said, I wish I could speak Japanese, because that would give me a real test to know, okay, what is the reality of the situation? Are they really not interested in me, or can I just not speak Japanese? But until then, I guess we will never know. I guess it will be a mystery. But yeah, man, so my experience, I don't know. And there's a lot, it sucks though, because I ain't gonna lie, they are very, very beautiful women. But you know, you can't force attraction on anybody. And so yeah, man, that's been my experience. You guys let me know your experience. Like I said, maybe I'm just not that guy. Could be. It could be, man. But I think I'm that dude. How you doing? Can you speak English?
Not speak English.
Just a little bit? Just a little bit?
Not speak English. YouTube?
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber.
Oh.
Do you have YouTube?
No.
No YouTube?
No YouTube.
Okay. What's your name?
Shiho.
Shiho? I'm Joshua.
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 Yes. Nice to meet you, okay?
Nice to meet you.
And so that was a perfect example. Like, you know, she was down to be in the video, but I'm pretty sure. Matter of fact, I'm actually finna get Instagram. But I don't think she would ever date me. You have Instagram? Okay. But you see how she kind of just like fled away almost, right? And so that was literally, this video couldn't have been more perfect. Okay. So in my experience, that is exactly what happens. 90% of my experience with Japanese women is just like that. Okay, they're down to be in the videos, they're down to take a picture with you, they might be even down to follow you on Instagram, but beyond that, man, the interest level is low. You feel me? They're about to skedaddle. I'm not sure what these guys are doing over here. Maybe just hanging out. But yeah, the interest level is pretty low, and I'm glad that actually happened, because it just made my point, right? And that's exactly what I was saying before. They're down, they'll take a picture with you, they'll even laugh, smile, blah blah blah. But you know, once I went back to get the IG, she kind of just walked away, which is cool. Ain't no pressure, you know. I'm never really applying pressure in that way. Like, okay, like I said, you can't force attraction, you feel me? And maybe it's a language barrier. She said she doesn't know a lot of English. Okay, that's cool. Maybe it's an attraction thing, but you know, I think, hey, I'm not sure about that one. But maybe it's a cultural thing where it's just like I'm not sure if I want to just walk around the city with you and get stared at by my elders all day. And that's why I said in the last video, I feel if she's comes from a mixed background where that's already accepted, she's going to care less about what other people think, because it's like, bro, my mom and dad are two different nationalities, so I don't know what you guys want me to do, but I was born into this. I was born like this, so it's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? And then the other thing is, if she grew up in a different country, she's already going to be a minority in that country, so she's going to be around other minorities, so she doesn't mind spending time and being with a minority like myself in Japan. And that's really the main two exceptions that you're going to find to the rule. But other than that, bro, it's going to be, from my experience, it's going to be situations just like that. And it sucks though. It's kind of unfortunate, because like I said, they're beautiful women. I would love to get to know them more. And once again, I would say this: until I learn Japanese, I can't just say yes they do or no they don't. I have to learn Japanese and be able to talk to them just like I could talk to a woman in English. And if that happens and I still get the same results, then okay, boom, I got my answer. Also, something else that I think is worth mentioning is like right now, okay, I'm in Shinjuku. This is my first time in Shinjuku, but I was not aware of the diversity of Japan. I didn't know there were Indians in Japan. And you know, the other day I met a girl. She was from, well, she said she was Indian, but she said she's from Japan. She speaks Japanese. And I was like, oh wow, I was like, you're different. But it turns out like that's kind of normal. You know what I mean? Like it's so many on this street. Let me see. Just trust me, take my word for it. Like in Shinjuku, there's a ton of Hindus, and like I said, I didn't know that. So I'm also curious. You know, originally I was just talking about, you know, the traditional Japanese woman, who you think of when I say Japanese woman, but I'm also curious to know, how do the women that aren't like culturally Japanese, I guess you could say, I don't know the semantics of the words or whatever, but for example, I met a beautiful Indian woman the other day, but she's from Japan. I wonder how her take on black people is, because she was super down to have a conversation with me. She was super open. We exchanged information and stuff like that, and maybe she is just one off or maybe most of them are like that. I don't really know. Like I said, I just learned that it was other cultures in Japan, and so yeah, it was news to me. But nonetheless, though, that's something to think about, man. And I want you guys to tell me your thoughts, okay? Share your experience with me. Tell me, am I right? Am I wrong? Have you been through the same thing? Have you heard the same things? Whatever the case may be, I want to hear it, man. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later, okay? I'm gonna just let y'all see the city. We in Shinjuku.
Lạc thang mấy à thì lạc thang bộ à?
But see, look, this is what I'm saying. There's a big Indian community here. I wasn't aware of that. And so I wonder if, like, how are their dealings with black people? Like I said, the girl I met, I'm not sure if she was Hindu or not, but she seemed pretty chill. Bike life. I actually live down that street, so I have to cross and then come back over. But I just want to give you guys more content. This is Shinjuku. Yeah, I'm about to cross right now. All right, man, I'm headed home now, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch up with you guys later.